Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Gratitude Friday. I want to hear what you are thankful for. And I'm going to finish getting ready. I think I know when you lead your morning with gratitude, things just get better. And I know what I'm thankful for, but I want to hear what you were thankful for. Because when we appreciate where we are right now, guess what? More of that comes. And it's Friday. The best. We're going to put some fall on my eyes since it's cold out there. Or I think it's chilly. So if you have something you're grateful for, comment. I did this last week or the week before. I should do it once a week because it was amazing. It was so great to hear what everyone was thankful for, and I know it put me in a great mood, so I'm hoping that it put some others in a great mood too. I am grateful for so much, and I have a journal where I list that every morning. I write down what I'm thankful for. You know, sometimes it's big things, sometimes it's little things. It's just whatever is on my heart that day. When I get stressed, I will kind of in my mind, I'll recite what I'm grateful for because for me, it brings that anxiety level down or that anger level down. I am thankful it's Friday. Love me some Friday. I am thankful for that. This is a silly kind of thankful, I'm sure, to some people, but I'm putting it out there. I have to get my mammogram today. I am thankful for technology because, for those of you who don't know, I lost my mother to cancer. And, you know, we'll never know. That's just how it was supposed to be. But I'm thankful that I can, you know, hopefully go out and be proactive and, you know, take care of my health. So I'm thankful for medicine and doctors and technology. Oh, my eyelid is peeling. Don't ask me how in the fall your eyelid peels, but it is. Hi, guys. Good morning, good morning. Doing some, oh, goodness, we got, because it's peeling, it's dry. See how that's picking it up? Oh, Mary, you have great friends and family. I'm thankful for a lot of your friends and family, too. That's an awesome one. Thank you for sharing. Mary is thankful for friends and family who are there to lift her up. Isn't that the truth? I mean, isn't it wonderful that it always reminds me of the Footsteps poem? You know, that God will lift us up even when we think, you know, he's not there, and our family does that same thing. It is amazing how when you're going through that time, you know, you look back and you think of all the wonderful people who were there to help you through. Morning, Christy. How are you? I'm so glad you popped on. What are you thankful for, Christy? I know you've got lots of blessings. Lots of blessings, lots of gratitude. Look at that. Eye peeling. Do you see how it sticks to that dark area right there? I'm not really sure that we're going to be able to fix that, and I'm not sure that I really have time to care a whole lot. Aw, Pam, you have lots of good people. You know why? Because you are such a kind and wonderful, wonderful person. I'm glad you popped on. What am I thankful for? Oh, there's so much. I am thankful for the people that surround me. I'm kind of going along the same theme as you all, but you got me thinking that, you know, we kind of all have, you know, we have our family that is kind of like our inner circle and some friends that are our inner circle, but I am so blessed by so many different groups of people in my life who help me in so many different ways, you know, whether it is, you know, obviously my family, my niece and nephew who teach me so many new things, and oh, they're wonderful. I wish I could see them more. my close friends who have been with me for, 30 plus years, who know what I'm going to do and how I'm going to react before I even do it. And, and then just newer friends too, who have taught me so much new things about me, have inspired me in new ways. And I'm so thankful for so many different people in my life, whether it is my business partners in the makeup business, or it's, business people I get to meet through the job at the chamber. So that's what I'm thankful for. So many different people. Yes, Courtney, God is around, even though sometimes it in this day and age it doesn't feel like it, but we know he's there. Oh, and you're so sweet, Courtney. I am thankful for you. I am thankful. Let me tell you one thing that I'm really thankful for, Courtney, and I saw it on your wall yesterday. I am thankful. Some people don't want to share their struggles. They want to, and I'm guilty of some of them. I don't want to put that out there. It's something that I'm beyond, and I love that you own it, but you own it in a way to help others because you've been there and you have used all of that for such good, and you are putting such good, I'm going to get teary-eyed. You know me and hormones. You are putting such good out into the world, and I appreciate you, and I thank you for, using your testimony, using your story to help others and to show others what's possible. So I love you. You are awesome. Thank you for popping on today. We're going to make this a quick one, but I'll tell you, last week when I did this, or the week before, time just slips by me, I got off of that broadcast and I was so fired up and I was so excited and I was so happy. So that's what I thought. We're going to do this again. Because people were talking about blessings that I hadn't, we don't always think about things. So, morning, Tanya. And, I love when things get my mind going, and boy, I'm doing my makeup all sorts of backwards today, but whatever, it'll still get done. Just in a weird kind of way. I'm like going from the face to the eyes to the whatever. That's what happens when I start to talk. But I love when things get me thinking, because sometimes I forget about things that I should be thankful for, and I always come back to that saying, that quote, that even in bad times, you have to be grateful, because there's somebody out there praying to be in the situation that you're in right now that you're not grateful for. And I think that's so important. So that's what I love about it. Anything else? What are we grateful for? Tanya, what are you grateful for? I know you've got some blessings over there. You got some good stuff going on. But it really is true. When you've got that attitude of gratitude, life goes better. When you're focusing on the good and not on the struggles. Sure, Kayla, anytime. You let me know. We'll have a little girls' night. I would be happy to do your makeup. Happy, happy, happy. I will do it in a little more order than I'm doing mine this morning. But it'll get done. I am thankful that, this is kind of a silly one too, but not to me. I'm thankful that I get to go birthday shopping for my little niece today. Usually we do a little aunt and niece shopping spree for her birthday, but I will not get to see her. She won't be in town. So she's going to be 6. So I had her do a little wish list on toysrus.com so that I could get her things. But I'm grateful that, first off, I'm so grateful for her, because I just absolutely love that girl. But I am grateful that I can go and I can, spoil her as an aunt should. An aunt is the greatest role ever. So I can spoil her because, not so long ago, I didn't have the means to be able to do that. So I am grateful for the blessings of being able to do, something special for her birthday, that we can have that special little bond. She always jokes, sometimes when I get her things, my brother will say, why did you get all of those? And the one day she said, because Aunt Jen doesn't know how to say no. And it is true. When you're an aunt, it's just a whole different world. Oh, Kayla, your babies. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They drive you crazy, but you absolutely adore them, right? And they teach you things. Like I always say, lessons from a toddler. I love being around toddlers because the they don't they don't know what no means. So they keep going. And I always say, like, if you want to succeed in life, you tackle life like a toddler. Because when you tell them no, it doesn't hurt their feelings. They keep on going. They keep on trucking. And I've been reading a lot and listening to some audiobooks on this. And they say that when you are young, the ego is there for protection, you know, to show you when you might be in danger. But as we get older, the ego is that negative voice in our head that says, no, you can't do that, and you're not good enough for this, and we need to learn how to silence it and go back to, you know, like our toddler days, because toddlers don't hear no, you know, they don't. Try telling a toddler no. If you think that that toddler's done it, no, you're wrong. They keep coming back. Oh, good morning, Diadema. How are you? Yes, Tanya, you have some pretty awesome family and friends. And your hubby's man cave. I mean, come on. Best man cave ever, right? You can tell him I said that. Tell him I was giving some respect to the man cave. But these books that I'm reading have really got me thinking, you know, how many times do we talk ourselves out of things? And that's just because the ego is not really needed so much anymore, because we know how to kind of keep ourselves safe. So it becomes that little like negative voice in your head saying, you know, you're not good enough, you're not this, which is complete crap, right? You can do anything you want to do. And that's why I love being around toddlers, because they know it. They're nothing's going to hold them back. You're not going to tell them no. I used to tell when I was in radio sales, I used to say that to the sales staff, you know, like lessons from a toddler. Just keep going. They don't stop. Yes, I would love to have a girls' night in the man cave. I'm sure the hubs would appreciate that, right? He loves when we take over the man cave. You let me know when. I will be there. I will be there. We'll do some makeup. Okay, what else do I need? What have I not put on my face? I need lashes. I probably need some blush, but you know what? We're just going to stick with some bronzer. One little tip, I don't know if you saw me do this, but we are at that point in the year where you might not be the right shade of foundation because your tan is starting to fade. And what I did was I took my foundation and I mixed it with a lighter shade of concealer. Like, I love the liquid foundation mixed with the concealer for the coverage, but mixing it with, it was 2 shades lighter in concealer, that's going to bring it, it's going to bring that darkness out of it. You know what, it's going to let you match without having to throw your foundation away. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't throw makeup away. Mix it up so you don't have to get rid of it. That is my tip for the day. Oh, I'm so happy that you're there, because it is Kayla, it's a big deal when your mother passes away. My mother passed away, and I know exactly what you are saying. And kind of when you figure out what normal looks like after that, and the roles that you're going to play, I know exactly what that is, and I'm so happy that they need you, and I'm happy that you were there to play that role for them, because it gives you, I think, a new sense of purpose, that new sense of normal. So I'm thankful that you have that too, because I know exactly what you're talking about. I was thinking about doing a Facebook Live on that, on losing a loved one and things that helped me. After the Rachel Platten song, I was going to call it A Lot of Fight Left in Me, if you've listened to her fight song. So that's something I'm toying around with, because I'm finding that I'm a firm believer that the struggles that I've gone through, I have been put through so that I could help others. So I want to use, you know, what was, you know, tragedy in my life. I want to use that for the good, to help others out. So I totally get that. And like I said, I'm toying around with doing a series on that. And the other day, isn't it crazy how things just hit you sometimes? And I was driving in the car, and Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror came on. And I don't know why that song hit me like it did that day in the car, but I thought, boy, that would kind of be a neat series too, is talking about, positive change in life, starting with yourself, starting with with the man in the mirror. So I might do, some things that kind of helped me get on the positive track, and I guess call it Man in the Mirror as well. So just some things I'm thinking about. So I'm glad you said that, Kayla, because I totally understand that, and it is hard, when you lose that matriarch who, like for in my case, my mother, she did everything, like she led everyone from the family gatherings and just everything. And there were some things, not within our immediate family, but there were some things that kind of fell apart, and then we kind of learned when you sharpen the point right off of your pencil. And then there were other things, that we figured out, what Christmas was going to look like, what holidays were going to look like, and how to kind of lift each other up and play. You don't realize how much they do, but my goodness, yes. So appreciate, if your mom is around, go appreciate her today, because they do a lot. Okay, Kayla, we need to talk. We need to get together and talk, because it sounds like we have many similarities. So I totally get that. Totally. And, and trying to, for me, it was trying to take that loss and turn it into some good. How do I make this good? How do I, live my life to, to kind of honor her? So that was a big turning point in my life, as it would be for anyone. Oh my gosh, my lids and this peeling is insane. Insane. Okay. Anyone else? One or two more blessings. Do you have? Wait, I am washed out on this Facebook Live. One or two. I love these sessions. I absolutely love them. They get me really going for the day. Usually when I'm doing my makeup, I'm listening to an audiobook. Hi, Mary. Thanks for popping in. I'm usually listening to an audiobook, but I would much, much, much rather hear, the good stuff that's going on in your life and in our community. That's another thing I'm thinking about doing, by the way. And I would love to know your thoughts if you want to PM me. We, the media obviously covers the negative stuff that's going on. And I was thinking about, I hear a lot of, with my job, I hear a lot of good things that are happening in the community. And obviously with all of you here on Facebook, and I was thinking about maybe doing a broadcast, once a week, kind of like a happy hour, to talk about the good that's going on, some of the community things. Oh, let me scroll back here. Oh, cool. Who's your cousin, Kayla? Jeff Nider found my home too. Yes, yes. Hi, Julchar. How are you, my dear? My Hong Kong friend. I am grateful that Unique is going to open in Hong Kong on Monday. I love the Hong Kong ladies. Love them, love them, love them. Oops. Oh. Mary, I can't see your comment. Oh, there we go. That would be outstanding. Oh, good. You'd like that, Mary? I just thought it would be neat that you all could kind of message me. I don't know where I am in the mascara process. We're just going to pick it up. I don't know if I was on fibers or gel. That way you all could message me, what's going on with, whether there's so many good things going on in the community, and so many initiatives and, community outreach and events that I don't even know about. I would love to know about them, but I would also love to just pass them on and pass those stories. Dustin's your cousin. He is one of my favorite people. I adore that kid. He is, you talk about people who kind of fire you up and energize you, and he's one of those people for me. I love when I get to spend some time with Dustin, and he's doing such good stuff. I mean, what a great guy. Anything else going on? Any good stuff? Any good things that you want to shout out for the weekend? Any community events that you're involved in? He is a cutie. We just adore Dustin. Anything? I also thought that this happy hour would be a great way to, as the holidays approach, to talk about, some of the initiatives for those who might need help this holiday season. Whether it's with, food, toys, clothing, that type of thing. Oh, that's cool, Mary. Where's your shop at? But I thought, sometimes people want to help, but they're not aware of organizations that are doing things that they could chip in. You get some family time, Tanya. Yeah, it is. Aren't sports crazy? Like some kids. I mean, I think sports are wonderful. I love when kids are in sports. Oh, good. I'm so excited that they're excited. We're coming to Hong Kong, and I have the best ladies over in Hong Kong. I've met the most wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ladies in Hong Kong. I am so excited. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. But yeah, so if we could kind of link up to, let you know some of the community organizations who are already doing things for the holidays, so that if you want to lend a hand, I thought that would be a nice thing to do too, so we can spread around some good. And I know that you all know of some good stuff going on. I'm just brushing my lashes out. I just like to. I've got some over here that have a little mind of their own, and they're just kind of buddies and trying to hang out that way today, and that's just not going to happen. We're going to separate them. They can be friends standing next to each other. I just don't want them on top of each other. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Hey, thank you so much for popping on. I would love to hear the good things going on with you, so feel free to send me a private message or comment on this Facebook Live. If you liked it, you are always welcome to share anything that I put out there. And I hope you have an awesome, awesome Friday. I'll talk to y'all soon.